The NFL bans hip tackles. That's right, you heard me correctly. They ban hip tackles. What is a hip tackle? Well, I did a lot of research on this, and because I didn't quite understand, I thought a hip tackle was when you drop to the floor on your knees and you wait for the person to run towards you and you lunge at them and tackle them from the hip. But that's not a hip tackle. What a hip tackle is more is like the defender grabs the running back or wide receiver by the hip, but pulls them in a downward towards the ground, pulling all their weight on them and stick their feet in front of theirs or tangle their feet with their feet somehow and bring them down. This is what they call it a hip tackle. So once again, a hip tackle is when a defender grabs the receiver or running back. Sometimes they'll grab them by the horse collar up top and they'll just kind of lean their weight on them and pull them down, right? But in this case, they're saying you grab them by the hip and you pull down on them, and then you stick your feet out there, like kind of trip them and make them fall. Now, if this is hurting and injuring a lot of people, then I can understand. But if this ain't really injuring other players, then I don't understand. The only thing it reminds me of is when the NBA and the Jordan, Barkley, and Patrick Ewing days, you can check somebody coming through the lane, with an elbow or something. You can stop them from running through the lane or driving to the basket. But then they took that away. And now you got high scoring basketball games. The games go to 120 and 110, you know. So that's something I could think of is they want the football games to be higher scoring or because that's the only thing that's going to happen. I can see going to be higher scores because if they can't really tackle like they want to tackle, then there's definitely going to be some higher scoring games because these running back and receivers are going to be hard to bring them down, which is going to cause them to score more, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong because there's all other kind of ways to tackle people. So let's see what happens. Let's see if the players can adjust and we can still have a great NFL season. Let's see what happens. But in my opinion, like I said, they can be after one or two things: slow down the injuries or let the game score more points. I'm leaning towards they want the game to score more points to be more exciting, which is cool. So I think they want to add two more games also, which is cool. But I don't know. I would warn against making it hard for defense to tackle because you basically giving the offense a pass to run all over people. So let's see how it goes. Let's see if the players can adjust. I'm sure they can, but it's going to be awkward. It's going to be a lot of coincidental tackles or, people forgot all the rule change and they pulling somebody down and getting flags for it, penalty. I don't quite understand. I understand, but I don't quite understand because football is a rough sport. However, they hit and bring people down. Minus the helmet to helmet. The helmet to helmet. That's just dirty and you can hurt somebody. But football is a rough sport, so how they bring people down, that's just what it is. They got to get them down. You know, it's not a pretty game. It's gonna be a little roughness. So, but the NFL, they got their people to work on this stuff. I guess they know what they're doing. Let's see how it goes. I don't agree with it. In my opinion, let the game be played, except for this helmet to helmet. That's the only thing I don't. care for. Somebody could be waiting for the ball come out the air and you hit them in the head with a helmet. Don't be doing that. You know what I mean? I don't agree with that. But this hip tackle, come on now. That's all in the game to get the person down. If these cornerbacks and safeties can't be effective in their tackling, how they gonna make some money? I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna sit back like you guys, watch it, see how it goes. Hopefully it goes well. But I wouldn't be surprised if they had to change this rule at some point. That's my little 2 cents on it. I'm out.